Hello Gemini, thank you for joining me for your general reading for the month of November. So I will try to remember to timestamp these reads because we're looking at your finances and career followed by love and relationships, okay? So with the timestamps it'll be a lot easier for you guys to navigate past whatever parts of the readings that you don't want. You've got a reversal here, so yeah, we're going to come to that in a minute. So you've got the Three of Spades, excuse me, the Three of Clubs and the Four of Spades, and your Four of Spades is reversed, but your Three of Clubs, this indicates a successful connection, a successful partnership. Okay, it indicates love and happiness. This is basically someone is going to be proposing something to you this month that has a very favorable long-term outlook to it. Okay, this can also indicate you receiving a second chance at something here. So if you felt that you missed out or you missed an opportunity, it's going to be a chance for you to revisit something that you missed out on. Okay, it's a second chance card, and they do say a second chance, especially where the situation concerns money. Okay, now your Four of Spades in reverse, this can indicate broken promises, right? With it being reversed, it's intensified. Okay, the cards, when you're doing cartomancy, the reversals are intensified energies. So somebody is going to go back on their word here. I'm hoping it's not you, Gemini. Okay, so if you are making promises to anybody this month, definitely do try to keep your promises. Okay, make sure you're not going back on your word. But I feel that this is a different situation where another person is going to go back on their words that they had with you. So it's like someone's promised you something and they're going to go back on that on the last minute. And with the energy being intensified, it feels like it's someone really close to you. You know, like a partner or a best friend, somebody that you really trusted, someone that you really admired, you know. For it to carry that intensity to it, it's got to be someone who's close to you. All right, so be careful or be cautious of taking anybody on their word this month, okay? Because it is very likely that someone is going to let you down, okay? And then you've got the planning phase that's come out off center. It says take a step back and plan the necessary steps to move forward, so that you may turn your goals into reality. Strategy, research and plotting, it came out off center, which tells me that you're going to have to rethink a plan that you have, okay, because it might not work out the way that you thought it would. And then you've got more scattered energy that's coming out, wide open and resurrection. So it's like debating as to whether or not restarting something, having a rebirth in a situation is going to be a valuable use of your time. Spirit's asking for you to remain open, okay, to remain optimistic rather than being pessimistic. Obviously, you do need to think carefully everything that you're doing right now, but try not to take a negative approach to it, okay? They're saying for you to shake off your past and rise again. They're saying that you're going to be reinventing yourself. But again, with it coming out off center, you might not know how to do that, or you might not know how it's going to look. So you're putting a lot of trust in just events unfolding the way that they should be, okay? Now I will clarify all of this, but we're going to take a look at your finances and career as well. You've got courage. Ask what it is that you're afraid of so that you can overcome what is holding you back. There are leadership opportunities for the taking. Interesting. So something's coming up in your career that you really should be putting yourself forwards for. But you might have reservations about doing that. Saving face. Yeah, it's nervousness. You may need to grin and bear it to maintain respect and keep your job, or you need to smile and make nice to get the position that you want. Okay, yeah. A little bit of potentially having to play a part here that's making you feel really uncomfortable, you know, having to be pleasant and nice to individuals who are vile and disgusting. You know, it's like the shit-eating grin here. Having to grin and bear it to save face. The funnel in reverse. This one says, a period of frustration and lessons to be learnt. That's in the reverse. So you're coming out of stagnation and frustration, and you're finding yourself really able to channel your energy in the areas of your life that you really want to focus on at this time. And then you've got financial pinch with the lobster in the upright position. So definitely do be cautious of any unnecessary purchases, any unnecessary expenditures, you know, that sort of thing. It's be careful not just with your money, but I feel also with your time. Okay, can you tell us about this Three of Clubs, about the successful proposition? What is it that's being proposed towards Gemini that carries good long-term? Thank you. That's off-center. The Hierophant off-center. Interesting. Because the Hierophant off-center, that's a situation that you can get yourself out of. It's you not being tied down to any one single thing. Because the Hierophant off-center indicates that there is more freedom within what it is that's being proposed to you. They're also saying that you can work your own hours, or work to your own timetable here with the Hierophant off center. You've got the Two of Pentacles and your Five of Wands. Your Five of Wands is also a scattered energy. So with your Two of Pentacles, that's like finances balancing out. It could indicate a second stream of income here. So I do feel that there's a new business idea that's being proposed to you guys this month, and it's definitely worth you checking out. Okay, because as I say, that there is a lot of flexibility that is attached to this business proposal that's being put to you. Okay, so definitely do give it a lot of thought, give it a lot of consideration, because it does show me that it will end up being a very worthwhile and valuable use of your time and of your investment. With the Five of Wands coming out off center, that's overcoming any struggles, that's overcoming any issues that were holding you back. It's trials of strength. It's come out scattered, right? So this business proposal that's being put to you, they're saying try not to overcomplicate it, because it is actually reasonably simple. Okay, that's what they're showing you with this Five of Wands off center. It's reasonably simple. It's not going to sap too much energy or resources from you. Obviously, do be careful with anything that sounds too good to be true, because it usually will be. I'm not feeling that it's that sort of situation though. Okay. What's this Four of Spades reversed? It's the Four of Spades with the broken promises, with the disappointment in someone. Okay, it's a little bit reluctant to show me that one. What's the disappointment? Thank you. The Two of Cups. Yeah, and it's basically in the reversed position. Yeah. Someone's backing out of a promise or a deal at the last minute, as I've told you. But it does feel like that's also going to affect the relationship that you have with that person. So if you're friends with this individual and they back out at the last minute, it doesn't show me that you're going to be comfortable remaining their friend after that, because it is a huge disappointment. You got the Seven of Cups, the Star reversed. Yeah, Yeah, that's a connection ending there, and then the Three of Swords off center. So yeah, it's not gonna be it's more of a disappointment, right? It's more of a disappointment, especially with that star in the reverse. It's showing me that someone here who's breaking their promise to you this month, they're not in the position to be making promises in the first place with the star reversed. And with the Seven of Cups as well, because it's like they hadn't thought through their idea properly, you know? It's like the idea in principle was fantastic, but their reluctance to actually put the work in wasn't realistic. You know, that there's definitely this feeling of that person being very unrealistic, and they're also saying unreasonable. So yeah, it's a good job that whoever that person is backing out. Is a good job, really, Gemini, because you would have found yourself taking on all of the work, including their part of the work as well. Okay, so you might be disappointed that it fell through. You're certainly disappointed the fact that you're not going to be able to trust them ever again after they've done that. But then this takes its place immediately after, so it works out good for you in the end, is what they're saying with this. Okay, so that's why your initial plans with your planning phase has come out scattered. Okay, because it's like plan A fails, but plan B works out, and it turns out that plan B was far superior than plan A anyway. Okay, so that coincides with that. And that's the reason why Spirit's wanting for you to remain positive, optimistic, open and receptive, okay? Because they're saying that whoever it is that's gone back on their word, they've actually done you a favour by going back on their word. They've done you a huge favour in a roundabout way. Can we take a look at this resurrection for Gemini? Thank you. I don't know why a lot of these messages are coming out scattered. I feel it's because a lot of people are using the month of November as a way to recollaborate themselves. You've got the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups that have now also come out off center. Okay, 2 sixes back to back. That's advancement through your own perseverance. It can also indicate love, harmony, union, partnerships, working with a special individual here. But I'm also seeing that there is definitely an opportunity that you had in the past that failed that you're going to be revisiting. Okay, so it could be like an old career path, or an old business that you once had that you're going to be reviving. Okay, because there is definitely the energy of reviving something and it working out really well for you. Okay, but it's also going to take time as well. What's this courage all about? Thank you. The Three of Cups. Yeah, other people being involved. They're saying be courageous because you do have people backing you up here. You do have people on your side, fighting your corner, as it were. The World and the Page of Wands. Yeah, there's an end of an old cycle here. That's why you're being told to be courageous. It feels like you've got a lot of people who are looking up to you as well. And with the Page of Wands, that's a really excitable energy. It's like having that freedom to explore what's next, you know, what else. So yeah, it's indicating that you've got 2 paths ahead of you here, Gemini, when it comes down to your finances and career. You can either end the current career path if it's not working and choose something new, and that's going to be a really good decision. Or you can grin and bear it, wait it out and see if it improves. What's this saving face for Gemini? The Ten of Pentacles and the Moon. Yeah. So it's literally saying that things will work out for you eventually. Ten of Pentacles is the epitome of success, okay? It's having enough for you to live a comfortable life, okay? It's indicating to me, because the moon is right next to it, that you're very careful about who it is that you tell about your successes, okay? Grin and bear it to get the position that you want. So if you've got your heart set on a specific career path, you will achieve it. Okay, that's what the Ten of Pentacles is telling you. But with the moon being there, it's almost like you're going to be questioning yourself, but was it worth it? You know, was it worth it? Was it worth all the stress? Was it worth having to grin and bear it? Was it worth having to wear that shit-eating grin? Was it worth having to be nice to horrible people? And only you can decide that, okay? No one else can decide that for you. But it certainly indicates with this deep emotional subconscious energies coming out with this beautiful Ten of Pentacles, you might not feel like it was worth it. Okay, so it's just something to take into consideration. Can you tell us about this new focus for Gemini? What is the... Thank you. Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, so your new focus is going to be on ending situations that are not working. It's dealing with backstabbers. I don't know how that's tied into your career, but it certainly is. And the Eight of Pentacles. Working hard, working with dedication, perfecting your craft, whatever that might be. Even in spite of certain other individuals trying to take you down. It's like your focus is no longer going to be on who's trying to take you out or who's trying to take you down in your career. Your focus is no longer going to be on your competition or who is in competition with you, but your focus is going to be on how you can perfect your own craft, on how you can polish up your own skills, your own talents, and how you can really make that work for you even better. Okay, so that's your new focus. Can you tell us about this financial pinch for Gemini, please? That's reversed. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Because of situations outside of yourself, because of decisions that are being made or taken that you're not a part of, with this Three of Pentacles in the reverse. It's also a very temporary energy as well, okay? So a temporary financial pinch until the situation levels out again, of which it will. And then you've got the Ten of Wands, which is a heavy burden. It's taken on a lot. You might find yourself having to take on a little bit of additional work or extra work, maybe doing a little bit of overtime here as well, just to kind of cover this financial hole, as it were, okay? But again, they are putting emphasis on how that's not going to be forever. It's just literally you're focused on doing what you have to do in order to keep your current living standards, or in order for you to increase on your current living standards. Again, just depending on how it resonates, okay? Right, can we have some advice for Gemini, please? Advice for Gemini. Thank you. The Turtle and calm. So they're saying it's vital that you remain calm in these times of uncertainty, okay? The Turtle wisdom teaches us about walking our path in peace and sticking to it with determination and serenity. You may be encouraged to take a break from your busy life and look around or within you for more grounded, long-lasting solutions. Yeah. So again, whenever the Turtle energy comes out, it is a warning against hubris, okay? Because I know it's it says turtle, but it always reminds me of the tortoise and the hare. Okay, the hare lost the race because it just took it for granted that it was going to win. It just took it for granted that the tortoise didn't stand a chance, basically. So it's a warning against hubris. It's also a reminder that whenever anyone is misjudging you, to let them, okay? Because actually, when someone misjudges you, it gives you the upper hand in the situation. Okay, so you can actually use that to your advantage, the same way that the hare misjudged the tortoise. Yeah. Stay sure and true to the path that you're on, and be determined. Okay, be determined. So that's your advice. So now I'm gonna clear up the space so that I can take a look into your love and relationships energy. So I will be right back. Hi, it's me. Sorry to interrupt your reading. Honestly, I'm not going to keep you long. Have you heard about Otter Spirit? Well, they make beautiful gemstone bracelets that I'm wearing right now. They hand make each of their bracelets with AAA graded gemstones. So there's no glass, no plastic, just the purest, highest graded gemstones for potent healing energy. You can even choose the size of your gemstones and the types of gemstones that would suit you best. I went with the 4mm amethyst for my crown chakra, the moonstone for my third eye chakra, and the rose quartz for my heart chakra. And I find that this combination works best for me and my needs. This combination helps instill a sense of calm, peace, and helps me to tap in and trust my intuition quicker. Each handmade bracelet comes with a very high quality gift box, a velveteen pouch to keep your bracelet safe when you're not wearing it, an information card, and they'll even send you an email guide after your purchase on how you can cleanse and look after your gemstone bracelets so they will last you a lifetime. Otter Spirit offers free shipping and free exchanges should you change your mind. Their bracelets come with a 2-year warranty, and they update and add new collections every month, and they donate $1 from every bracelet sold to protect the wild sea otters. So visit otterspirit.com and enter my code PhoenixTarot20 at the checkout, and that'll get you 20% off all orders. I'll leave the link with this code in my description box. And now back to your reading. Okay, welcome back, Gemini. So now we're taking a look at your love and relationships energy that's coming in towards you for the month of November. You've got divine timing that really wants to scream at you here, Gemini. So the overall message with that one is to try not to force anything to go when you're wanting it to, okay? You've got to allow divine timing to play out. Trust in divine timing. Love arrives when it's meant to. You've got attraction, the X, and wedding with long distance. Ooh, little hiccup at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Someone's still attracted to their ex. Now, you could already be with someone, Gemini. You could be the one that's getting married. And your ex, who lives at a distance from you, is still pining after you, still watching your social medias, still watching, looking you up, still checking out what it is that you're getting up to, has seen that you're getting married soon and is becoming increasingly upset with that prospect, okay? Or that could be vice versa. It could be all of that, but you're feeling upset because you're still attached to an ex, and that ex is in the process of setting up home with another person. So again, just take it as it resonates, okay? Because it is going to resonate differently for everybody. So what's this divine timing, please? Because it's saying that love is coming in for you, Gemini. What's this divine timing for Gemini love energies, please? Oh, there's a bit of a blockage that's going on. Someone's stuck, someone's blocked, someone isn't open to new love, or they're not open to the prospect of new love. Yeah, Four of Wands off centre. Four of Wands off centre. That indicates instability within a connection. Or the unavailability of someone. Someone is unavailable. And they're being told that they have to wait for new love to come in, because the person that they are currently in love with, or feel that they're currently in love with, is unavailable. They're unavailable. Four of Wands off centre. It's like there's a celebration here that's going on, and an ex or another person has, like, obviously not been invited to this. They're not a part of this. It's basically really reinforcing that it's the end of an era. It's the end of an era, and somebody doesn't want to make peace with that right now, because they're still feeling it, they're still going through it, it's still very hurtful for them. Okay, someone does not want to let another person go when the other person has made it abundantly obvious and abundantly clear that they themselves have moved on. They have moved on. They're literally building a new life here elsewhere. Can you tell us about this attraction? So whoever it is that feels stuck on their ex, you are being told that you are attracting the right person at the right time into your life, and they are going to be your person, okay? And that this is all happening when it's supposed to. Can you tell us about attraction? Yeah, again, someone's resisting it. Someone is resisting the need to move on. They're definitely resisting it. They're closed off. Someone's closed off to new love because they really don't want to let that ex go. Yeah, the devil. The devil. It's destructive energy with the devil. A borderline obsession. It's very possible that you've got an ex here that is obsessed with you, Gemini. And it's like you could be sitting there hoping and wishing that one day they will find their person, you know, so that then they can be free. But that's the problem. They don't want to. At least not right now. They don't want to. Someone's also afraid that they might end up attracting an individual who is like the ex, which for some is quite abusive. Can you tell us more about devil? But Gemini. Abusive and controlling, that's what I'm hearing. The High Priestess and the Hangman, yeah. Yeah, someone's needing to reprioritize themselves here. Okay. We've also got a love spell. We do have a love spell. I'm going to try not to get annoyed, but there is a love spell that's coming out, Gemini. I feel that someone's tried to put a love spell on. I say someone, your ex has put a love spell on you, because they're trying to encourage you to come back. It's like a glamour spell as well, because it's attraction and the devil. That's glamour spell, High Priestess, and the Hangman. Okay. It's right there. I'm not going to bullshit what's coming out of the read. There's no way. Especially when it's stuff like that that you're needing to know about. There's a glamour spell / love spell that the ex has put on you. Because they're obsessed with you. They're wanting you back. You're in the process, or you're literally about to meet a brand new love. So if you're watching this and you're currently single, you're literally about to meet the person that you will eventually end up being married to. And in the meanwhile, you've got this ex of yours that's pining after you. Paying people. They're paying people. That's why it's a hangman. That's a sacrifice energy. They're not doing it themselves because they don't have the skill. They don't have the knowledge. They're paying people to put glamour spells on them, to make them look more attractive, which is what a glamour spell can do. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't believe in this. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. To make them look more attractive to you. And then they've got different spells where they're hoping you're going to become obsessed with them. And here's the thing, that has broken a lot of spiritual laws. A lot. Because it's a misuse of power. It's energy manipulation with selfish intent, with intent that goes against the free will of another, which is breaking how many laws so far as a couple? And there ultimately is going to end up being a price to pay. And I'm not talking about however much money this person parted with. I'm talking about a different type of price to pay for that. In terms of karma. This was a temptation too much. It's like they couldn't help themselves. They were tempted by it for a long time. And ultimately, their own temptations, they were weak to it. They were completely weak to it. And don't get me wrong as well, Gemini, whoever the practitioner, and I use that word loosely, the quote-unquote practitioner is that they went to do that, they also are going to have a karmic debt to pay off. Can you tell us more about the X energy for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know about this situation, please? Oh shit me, they're saying there's a third one. There's a third spell. There's a third spell of how to break up you and your current partner. Or if you're currently single, how to stop you from moving on so that you don't meet someone new. But the thing is, you are going to meet someone new if you're currently single. And there's no energy manipulations that they can pay for that's going to stop that from happening. Because you've got a soulmate coming in. If you're not about to get married to your soulmate, you've got that soulmate right about coming in. And that ex is not going to be able to stop it no matter what they do. They're literally getting themselves in all this karmic debt for nothing. For nothing. Can you tell us about this ex? What is it that Gemini needs to know about this ex energy, please? Thank you. The King of Wands, yeah. They're obsessed with you. They're absolutely obsessed with you. They've also tried to move on with someone new who looked like you. Or they're currently speaking to another person who, in their opinion, is a lot like you. That's kind of creepy. Tell us more about this ex, Gemini. Again, take it as it resonates, because I could be reading this from the other side of the table as well. Okay. You just got to keep an open mind. Is there anything else? Saying that top one there. The Four of Cups, yeah. But it's just not the same, is it? The copy is just not the same as the original. It's just not going to happen. The Four of Cups is disappointment. Discontent also. So your ex is not happy. And even though they're trying to recreate you within a new person, or they're about to try and recreate you within another person, they're going to be bitterly disappointed. What's this wedding? Taking your relationship to the next level, one step at a time. This is wedding, please. That's making a commitment with each other. Making a commitment with someone who is actually healthy. Yeah, the Hermit. That's keeping the details of your wedding, of your celebrations, a secret. Yeah, there it is. There it is. The Two of Cups hidden at the bottom of the deck. There it is, Gemini. That's you and a genuine, true soulmate making that commitment together. That soul connection. You got the Five of Wands underneath that. Going through the trials together. Being victorious. Having each other's back. Being supportive of each other. Not allowing this energy to come between you two. The Two of Cups with the Five of Wands is maintaining a united front. You have advice for Gemini. Okay. Healing the chaos. Wow. Yeah, it's a very chaotic person, is that ex. Really chaotic. Healing chaos. Okay. So it says, when you receive this card, it acknowledges potential chaos or the need for chaos. So somebody might feel this need for chaos in their lives as an activator for profound healing. If your life seems chaotic, know that it has an underlying energy of healing. You're being healed on all levels. You are a healer. Alternatively, if your life is calm to the point of being stagnant, then this card suggests that it might be time to create a bit of chaos in your life. It will activate healing. Do the unexpected and mix life up a bit. Yeah. So the energy of that card depends entirely on where you're currently at in your life right now. Okay. So if your life currently feels a bit stagnant, samey and boring right now, then they're suggesting for you to switch things up a bit. Try something new, try something different. But yeah, my first message with that one was about how the ex has got a very chaotic lifestyle. And they have this need, this urge to keep causing some kind of drama. Decide your vibe. It attracts your tribe. Okay? But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful to someone. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you did like it and you want to see more. All of the information that you could ever need about anything to do with my readings you're going to find in my description box below. My website for placing private readings with me if you feel that you're needing one is phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.